All right. Check. All right. So we know that the flows, first of all, we'll just start with that. The flows. We know that the flows were kind of messed up from OPEX, but we'll have to post those anyways because you can't filter it out on these ones. So there's SPY and Tide. Here's Russell and the Dow. And then let's get Q's on there. All right. Oops. Last 7 days of Q's. All right. So, let's see if we have analysis again. Did not really do diligence here, but I also didn't really trade. SPY has come down to fair value. Oh, like you see bounce. Okay. SPY. Oh yeah, we had like that weird SMT. So yeah, we're already down into these lows. Let's see, one day. Oh, I think that I did that analysis during the week. Yeah, that's why. But yeah, we came below these lows, and then we made like an SMT that actually did end up holding on the Dow or on the Nasdaq. So yeah, Monday got that low here, and then we had a weekly intra-week SMT here, confirming the bottom here maybe in Nasdaq. And at the same time, it's lined up with the actual higher time frame level, old CPI S&T level from September, where Dow Jones and the ES took it out, clearly taking it out, respecting that weekly fair value gap on the Dow. So yeah, I was still hunting for a reversal, but that was kind of the issue, was I was looking for that instead of just continuing to look for shorts on the Dow and at least Dow and SPY and Russell. Um, there's no S&T on Russell to confirm any bias to be bullish, so I would still look for um, some sort of move still lower maybe in the Dow. So gotta keep my eye open for that with nothing being confirmed here on Russell for shorts or for longs on the higher time frame. So yeah, this is just a review. So don't want to get too wrapped up. But yeah, I was looking for a reversal type week or a bullish week because I did my analysis intra-week and we had what looked to be a reversal SMT with YM and lower and SPY taking out those. So yeah, they're still gonna probably work this range out. I wouldn't expect this to just go all the way back up. I would expect some sort of bounce to still play out and then get some sort of short in the Dow lower and with ES lower too, that would make sense. And Russell to also. But yeah, just really looking for the Dow to um, confirm Russell at least. The problem is that's too forward looking, and that's not. I should only I should only trade that when it happens. So it still is. There's a long bias on Nasdaq confirmed, but for shorts, nothing else. Nothing else has bullish, so I should be looking for shorts. So still could get a little move up here though. Um, I keep planning for the week. I need to stop doing that. This is a review. All right. How did the flows play out? Okay, so the start of the week was Monday, the 10th. So on the 10th, we had that leg down. We had conflicting flows looking really bullish on the tide there into the end of the day. Looked really bullish. Dow Jones looked bullish. So yeah, I was looking for longs. And then Russell was really bearish though. So Q's was pretty pretty bullish. I mean, they sold, but then they bought back. So should have noted that this was still very bearish. Oh, yeah, this was Friday. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I misread that, but at the same time, this is OPEC's flow, so you got to be careful. Yeah, just to do some reviewing here, do a little caption. Misread the flows from Friday. Should have been looking for at least a short. Yeah. I guess we'll do that each day. I don't want to get wrapped up. How did flows play out in tandem with price? So yeah, let's just do that. So SPY Monday, puts being dumped, calls being bought lower, tide, puts flat, calls sold. So, but then calls look like they did kind of ramp up there to the close, but puts were still on top. That should have still been calls on top. That's on. Yeah, I mean that's just why I got so tricked up with this. This is like it does look more bullish than bearish. Price was coming down, so calls should have been being sold, and then we had that spike in calls into the end of the day. So yeah, just flows didn't really match price and or predicted that well due to the OPEX slash triple witching, aka OPEX, and rollover. Should have been more cautious and still kept looking clear for time frame reversal, as well as getting into longs and taking quick profits. Alright, so let's start. So we're just gonna take a gander at the flows while we're doing this. And I'll replay Monday here. So Monday, let's do 5-minute chart. Monday was up here. So we'll replay this. Monday at 8:10. Perfect. And then what was the news? We gotta look at the news. Last week. How do we say last week? Last week. So Monday, no news. No news. No news. Was biased long, but yeah. All right. So come Monday, maybe we should have been biased short. I wish I could just figure out how to see historical flow for the filter it. Over slope interval flow. Super flow. Maybe ODT flow. Expirations. And this is just maybe interval flow. No, I already know that. Yeah. Dang it. Oops. All right. But yeah. So what will we have been looking at into this day? Flows. Let's just see. On a higher time frame, YM had not taken out this level. We also need to look at these guys. That's part of the review. Oh crap. Monday, Tuesday, Monday. Oh yeah. So yeah, should have totally still been bearish. SPY hadn't taken out this level. It literally created relative equal lows. That is just so obvious. So clearly should have been bearish biased. Clearly short biased should have been the play. Clear drill L on YM on DIA. SPY. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I should have been targeting shorts. We had these clear levels here still unmet. We had SPY and NASDAQ breaking down this level without the Dow, but hadn't reached, I mean, this SPY right here is clearly telling the picture there. And, ooh, what does this keep doing? That's my out here. Okay. This chart. Always breaks when I do this. Can't even right click on it. Yeah, we're already doing like obviously this is the target on YM. Um, yeah, and I mean yeah, this is still a possible bounce area for, and we made relative equal lows here, but we just barely went lower on Russell too. So it makes sense for everything to go lower, especially when you look at the Dow Jones chart. Stock. So yeah, clear drawn liquidity, manufactured lows here on SPY. And if we are bullish, I mean, it would make sense to deliver lower first, and then yeah, that would probably take a full week to really get a reversal out of there. So should have been bearish biased. Um, Flows were tricky because of OPEX. But yeah, let's look at the actual range that we developed. Ignore all the extra drawings. Yeah, this will go 15 minutes. So yeah, we created a new week opening gap. We have no news. Skip a 15-minute candle. So yeah, we have no news. We have this low here. No SMT yet. Yeah, what was I talking about? No reason to be bullish. Clearly bearish bias. We have like equal lows, equal highs here on just about everybody. Smooth highs up there. So yeah, maybe some sort of SMT short. Looks like overnight Sunday we Friday. Okay, yeah, Sunday we just gapped down. Friday we came up and swept the highs on everything but Russell. So yeah, I would just be looking for some sort of SMT short, maybe into the new week opening gap. Yeah. Oh crap. Go back. Man, I keep missing some. Dang it. So 8:30 comes. Looks like we don't really get too much of a reaction. Probably jump down to 5 minutes. So yeah, just looking for some sort of reason to get short, um, and expect weakness. Just shorts in anything really makes sense. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think internally here would be clearly the new week opening gap was like the clear level for me. But so far, we've yeah, I would just look for a high sweep. Whoa, is that the open? Oops. So yeah, it looks like we got some like bullish divergence here in the Dow right at the open. So we're heading up. Look for some sort of SMT up here. Nasdaq really heading lower there. No clear levels for me to see that have been taken. Okay, Nasdaq takes the low out. Nasdaq being a lot weaker there. Not really too sure how to trade that. Oh, wait, I missed that. So we did get, okay, yeah, so we just got a clear bearish SMT into the open, which is exactly what I should be looking for. We have YM just coming higher, so the easy short could have been maybe on the smaller time frame here. So yeah, we have the open, we come down, take it out on NASDAQ, or sorry, come back up and take out the open here. But none of this is a clear level to me unless you're like using 830. So yeah, we just dip down. We dip down, come up. If you try to short this S&T, you would have just lost. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I would have actually taken that. But there is something here happening on the Dow. We do get a bearish SMT here into the open on Dow Jones. We all make that dip lower here. Dow Jones actually holds this opening low. So there's an argument for maybe a long there, but should have been biased bearish, so I wouldn't have been probably taking that. And then into 10 a.m. we get a SMT. There really was no news on Monday. This week, last week. So yeah, no news, no level. There's just a 10 a.m. 30 minutes past the open. You know, I'll take out the high, and then suddenly we get weak into this high. So there is an argument to be made here for like a lower probability short, maybe just down to this low. Risk reward might make sense. That's a tough one for me to take. So yeah, looks like ES and NASDAQ want to come down and take those levels out. We get a nice bounce. Still don't really like this. Just look at the 5 minute. I would have been looking for this new week opening gap. There's no real level here being taken for me. Yeah, there's S&T, but it's just not my style to take that. We're heading lower. Big move down on the Dow. And now we're nearing, I think, 10:30 here. Okay, now we're getting a reaction on Dow Jones. So maybe if we take the AM high here on the Dow, that could make sense for short. Big move up in the indices there. I just don't think I would have traded this now. It's now we're into almost into lunch. Okay, now the Dow's taking low. Huh. Okay, maybe there was one right here to lunch. So yeah, we're just heading lower. PM session, lunch. Lunch we kind of consolidated these close. PM session. Yeah, this little leg back up. Yeah, nothing for me today on this day. And sweep eyes. Yeah, maybe there was something that set up into Friday, but this is just not. Yeah, I would just mark literally Monday up as no good trades for me. Well, this doesn't make sense to me because on this chart we have the open. So maybe this is the trade here. This was like not making sense to me. So we have the open here. The open shoots down, we look up, shoot down, retrace, take out the open, and then yeah, we do have SMT here, literally 10 minutes into the open. But this is the 8:30 a.m. swing high. So I guess you could make that, but that is just not like an A plus setup to me. That is just like really hard to spot that. Totally would have been looking for something like this, the Dow being weaker here, and then all of a sudden popping up, taking out this swing high. To me, it's not a significant high. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark that up as a day to not trade. The best trade was to not trade. Best setup was to stay out. Lots of tape reading, but one of those days that didn't give me confident setup short at all. NQ had some T with ES over the pre-market high, but didn't I can really trust that level since the range. I don't know, was there some sort of London manipulation over Asia? No. The only one that had that was Russell and the Dow. So I mean, maybe shorting the Dow into this retrace makes sense. Or okay, maybe there's something here on my big wick. Take it out. Pretty late into the AM, there is SMT with Russell, but honestly, it's a little too late for me. Yeah, can't really trust that. So we'll go ahead and screenshot this range here. We'll mark this SMT up here. So yeah, visually there is SMT into the open. So yeah, it is there. Maybe one day I'll be more confident to take that, but that is just such a, like, I would have had to be really confident that we wouldn't come up here, but I had no idea. I had no idea. Lows were not helping me. They looked bullish. So that is just a no trade day for me. I wonder. That was a tough day. S&T, NC, open, but very low prob on my side since flows didn't make real sense and no confident. Yeah, just not my setup this day. And none of these levels are being taken, nothing with SMT, no AM session manipulation, no power of three. That is just an ugly day for me. And it's Monday, there's no news. So yeah, nothing really there. Just gonna have to mark it up. Cool. Tuesday. Gosh, that was like a lot. Like, all right, we'll just skip ahead to Tuesday. Oops. There's PM. Let's see the next sessions for. This is just kind of fun to watch this. So yeah, we have overnight session. Looks like we're expanding over that on Russell really clearly and taking out PM. So just already after London, looks like we're getting maybe a short setup there in the Dow. Let's skip ahead here to Tuesday. Oops. Tuesday. So yeah, Dow literally comes down, confirms this still as a short. So still short biased. Tuesday. Now we have Monday flows. So Monday just looks bullish there to me. Looks mixed there. Looks bearish. Bullish on Russell. Yeah, just very unreliable flow still. But Tuesday we have jolts. Okay. So yeah, here we have a clear manipulation with Russell over these PM highs. Looks like everyone has come up and taken that. So Dow looks really weak now. Now let's go to the 5-minute. And then yeah, we have jolts coming today. Alright, just gotta ignore these drawings. Actually, let's do it. So yeah, we got relative equal highs being swept. SMT here with Russell over the Dow. So I'd look for like the manipulation in the Dow or just shorting the Dow. Relative equal highs here, PM session, SMT with everything. Everything has come up there. So yeah, a short really makes sense. We still got a lot of time though before the news, so let's just skip ahead. Where are we at now? Boom. So now we get a big reversal here before the news. Oh, what time? Still before the news. So news hasn't happened yet, but we're already getting some sort of big leg here. We did soup these highs on the Dow, but we didn't take this out yet. So, what would I really do here? I should still be buying short because we have the obvious liquidity down here. So I'd be looking for a short here. I should have trusting. I would ideally just get in short in general and risk this high for lows for decent sweep there. So anything above here, shorting would make sense. But what would I really look for? Because I would want an SMT, and we have it, but it hasn't really occurred yet at a key time. So we're right before the news. It's possible Russell could just still keep creating SMT, and then that would make deeper SMT here. So we'd really want to see what's happening here into the news. So into the news. We got a few minutes left. And on the 5-minute, we've got SMT though. We have SMT over PM session. So I think this actually should have been the short. I think right there, it literally could have. We'll see what happens, but I think this makes sense to get in short there. Man, that's, I don't know though. No, yeah, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. So we have PM session. Everyone takes out the Russell delivers higher. We deliver higher in this news. Get classic bearish S&P with Dow Jones. So the real way is just to do that. That's the real trustworthy way. So yeah, I mean obviously you want to have shorted that, but could have gotten an entry here into the news, and we'll see how that plays out. What we could get is still an S&P with NASDAQ and ES. So oh, you know what? This is an S&P here though. S&P here with Russell. Lower high, lower high. We get into the news. We literally create an S&P into the news here. So shorting Russell here actually also makes sense. Let's just say we get in there. I would probably stop there. And boom, there's a really good trade if that hits. We'll just say we didn't get the best entry, maybe there, but it's still good. So we'll see how that plays. Okay, maybe we just short still in play though? I mean, I should have obviously had my target there. Yeah, yeah. But I could have probably done a little bit more. Okay. Wow, re-entry, literally clear as day into the open. Easily could have got back in there. And then now we're confirming a short in ES. So ES back above the true day open. Um, you'd want to use this as your risk. So just framing the order block, kind of a tough one. I'd probably not trust this unless we had some sort of smaller time frame SMT here into the open. Oh, but I didn't mark out the news level. What's the news level? 8:30 a.m. Here's the news. But yeah, we SMT that news. We're blocking the news. Yeah, I don't know if I would have actually just marketed into that. If I just marketed in right as NASDAQ took that high, that would get me in here. The candle took out the high. This was the high. So this equal highs. So this candle here. So yeah, I mean, there's a possible entry there, and risk reward makes sense. So I could have done that, and that could have still made a lot of sense. And maybe I do reduce my risk there to there, but yeah, this is the real like trade I should have taken with partials there, and then full PT maybe down here since it looks like there's like some level there. I don't really know what it is, but I'm sure there's something there. Um, yeah, but yeah, Russell's still playing out. Dow Jones about to hit PT. Boom. So Dow Jones, I would have scaled some out there. Russell still holding. Oh, and then we have another news. Oh no no, news was at 10 a.m. Man, I'm messing this up. So look, now we get the news. We have the open manipulation. All the trades are just being confirmed. Totally out of Dow Jones probably now. Probably scaling some out here on Russell because the Dow has taken out those lows. But we still have that bearish SMT clearly playing out. This should have been a massive day for me. But yeah, that low being swept should have taken partials there. It's probably up pretty good. And now I'm totally out of Dow, partially out of Russell. Stopped back above that high there. And then just letting those runners ride into the lows. Dang, dude. Oh, it didn't take out the low. Oh, there we go. So I'm mostly out on ES, probably all the way out because of the fact that, yeah, Dow has taken out deep lows already. So fully out of ES. Did we take that low out? We made relative equal lows there. That's tricky. So just shy of my target. And then we rally all the way back up. And then boom, we're out. So yeah, Tuesday should have been an absolutely massive day. That's reassuring to see. That is like so clear. All the SMTs were there even before the news. It still occurred at the key levels, and then the news literally just reoffered the exact entries again. You can literally see just same exact entry, same exact entries. Wow. Tuesday should have been like, you know, yeah, almost a max win day. Obvious URL still from Monday unmet. So short bias, aka short setup, still being looked for. Obvious SMTs into the news level. No news though. And clear entries with classic relative equal highs, manipulations with SMT, with um, key level SMT, and then re-entries into the news as well as multiple short ops on YM, RTY, ES, all confirmed clearly the exact same ways I that have always worked. Trust the SMT at the key levels and risk the weaker pairs. Why does this short work here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, because then this was the manipulation here. We got the manipulation over London and then into a key news time frame, the retrace back into that. Otherwise, yeah, there was, more entries down here, clear entry here, clear entry there. So 30 time had no news, but it offered the exact same entries as the real news, which occurred at 10 a.m. Yeah. See live recording of this review for detail. So yeah, I'm just have to make sure I post that. So yeah, higher time frame still had but looking at this from the opposite perspective, Dow Jones came down and took out lows without these guys, but it was the one with the drawn liquidity, and then into here, 10:30 we bounce. Bounce. What levels do we have? I mean, SPY has a reason to bounce, but we took out the low here. I wasn't short NASDAQ. NASDAQ has a reason to get out though. Right into 1030, SMT, get out. But I wasn't even short NASDAQ. Russell, we literally create relative equal lows, so it makes sense to still keep holding it. And then ES also makes relative equal lows, so you literally could have even got back in, but wouldn't have. So yeah, should have made pretty solid day here. Yeah, I think even into this, there's probably an opportunity to reduce risk and then still scaling even more, probably, I'd assume. But yeah, don't know. Yeah, this trade here on Russell is the most clear and obvious trade. That was easy. Yep. Tuesday, probably the best trade of the week there. Huge opportunity. Alright, I might need a break here. Getting tired. Need some water. 1 second. Alright. Alright, so skipping ahead to Wednesday. Oh yeah, and then Trump speaks and some crazy stuff happens. Tuesday, Wednesday. Whoa, that was fast. 6 a.m. Now we can swap down. That actually changed it. Alright, so now we've got those soups. Still a Tuesday here. Alright, now we're actually, ooh, a little too far ahead. But yeah, now we've actually tapped into that key level on Dow. And this is actually where longs could be the play here. So I could be looking for longs on this day. But I also could still be looking for shorts. So this is a tough one. Wednesday, oh yeah, Wednesday was CPI. Yeah, CPI. Good. Longs and shorts could both play seemingly going into the day. Maybe the flows are here to help us this time. Monday, Tuesday. Really bullish SPY, really bullish Tide, really bullish Dow, really bullish, not really, but bullish and then bearish IWM. Really bullish Qs. So flows are bullish, but OPEX. So had to be cautious here. Yeah, I can't spell it comes to SMT, oh, we do have bullish SMT. So yeah, Nasdaq held that SMT there. We have bullish SMT, but my problem though is we did actually we ended up coming higher, creating bearish SMT. We still have, yeah, this is bearish to me. So so we may be confirming longs, but we're only doing it on the Nasdaq. So the logic is that we still have bearish SMT already here in play. Um, but knowing CPI is coming, then we could literally create a bigger SMT first. But technically we did get SMT here. We started to move down, and then we actually stopped moving down, and things are looking pretty bullish for Nasdaq. So we do already have bearish SMT here. But I just don't like the way that ES doesn't have any SMT. It's just Nasdaq, and Nasdaq delivered, but it only delivered above this high. But it did take out prior one shot. Oh wait, yeah, we have the daily fair value gap here though. Daily fair value gap untapped. So this would be the obvious level. Yeah, so should be just looking for a short on YM, honestly, and we did get a pull there, so it is tricky here. What time is it here? Still got some time to play out before the news. See how we close. 2 more times. All right, now we're into the news level, close to it. We're about to get news here. We have clear level here with equal highs. So my thoughts would be we'd probably come up above these again, and with ES, and then yeah, look for maybe a continuation short. I think my problem is I already know what happened today, so it's just kind of hard to backtest it. Boom. When news. Boom. Is it news? Oh, what? Oh. So this is the news candle here. So Russell making SMT here. Oh, there. I guess I have it wrong. Okay. Now we get the news. Boom, big giant wick. There's the SMT. Yep. So now we get clear SMT. Everything's SMT Dow. Clear as day. Get short. Would I have been able to on the 1 minute? Yes. So on the 1 minute, if I was quick enough, could have got short here and then risked that back down. So yeah, there was an opportunity to get short here. Maybe there is another opportunity to still get short, but to me that's the obvious trade there. Well, it doesn't look like there's an opportunity to get short. Maybe into the open. Oops. What time is this? Okay, we get the open manipulation. Um, we get Russell to manipulate here right into the open. So maybe that's something. isn't really a level. So yeah, we didn't really get any opportunity. Doesn't look like it. I would have had to catch it into the news, and I wouldn't have trusted shorting Nasdaq by any means. And then I think we just play out. All right. Then we have a level here. So I don't know if we actually hit that. But yeah, I mean, and then there's another long, there's a possible long there. So, possible short, easy money short. You gotta be really quick though. Possible for 4R. But there was a long there on NQ and oh no, there was. So yeah, this long does make sense, but yeah, I mean there was a long here, and it did make sense, and you would have had to be smart and look for any reason to get out. So, dang it, did I delete my YM short? Yeah, there is a long here. I can't remember what ended up happening to get out. It must have been an S&T. I'm pretty sure it was an S&T. Boom, there was an S&T there. Oh, oh, yeah, here. Here we didn't really take this level out, and ES clearly did, and then we bounced into lunch and made S&T again. So that was the obvious, and that's what I did. I did get out there, actually. So yeah, that was the reason to get out there. So short YM news S&T was there, and relative relative strength short term long on NQ was there with S&T exit logic since no clear higher time frame S&T yet. Cool. Um, shoot. I'm just gonna quickly kind of make that up here. Short there. So there's a short there, and then there's that long here. Oops, long. Right below the true day open. Boom. So yeah, I could have made like 4R there, and that's the picture that we want. Good enough. All right, Thursday was PPI. Keep it hot. And yeah, now we met some levels here through Wednesday. And then yeah, we get no S no SMT yet, no SMT yet on the higher time frame. So Wednesday. Wednesday, 7 a.m. Boom, 8 a.m. There we go, we're caught up. So yeah, we haven't clearly made we need to just zoom out. Let's zoom out. So yeah, we did take those smooth lows on Dow, but now we have this old CPI level. ES barely took out this one, and so that's why to me it did make sense to still kind of keep looking for longs on Nasdaq, which actually is funny because they did end up playing still. And then yeah, still could have been looking for the shorts for this level to be taken still. And then on Dow Jones, we never took out or tapped the CE of the weekly, which seems like we would want to, kind of. So it's just kind of, this would have been a more tough day, I think, to read. Did I catch up with the time? No, it's still Wednesday. Wednesday PM session. Need some more movement. All right, let's just see. Boom. One big block. All right. So yeah, higher time frames still haven't met that objective yet. So yeah, we have that already kind of drawn out. Uh-oh. CP, PPI was at 30. Did I actually skip too far? No. Oh, what? Yeah, I did skip too far. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we still haven't tapped this level yet. We had bearish SMTs here, still being kind of confirmed. Intra range. Nothing being taken out yet. So yeah, I mean, you could make an argument to still get short here. Would have been a tough one, I think. And then yeah, now we're into the news. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, Nasdaq really failing, which is kind of telling. We need S&T there. The short, if there is a short playing out here on ES, it hasn't played out yet, and that's what I should be looking for. So I should be looking for an entry short. Should be looking for S&T. We already have it with PM session. And so yeah, now we've just drawn back up. We had a bullish S&T here, so I would expect Nasdaq to still kind of create a bit of a higher delivery. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we get the news. Big wick up. Russell wicks above the range here, but no key levels have been taken. Oops, we missed open. All right, into the open. Nothing really happens here. Oh, something does happen here. So we get the clear Russell SMT. So shorting here would have made sense. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't think we should go above this wick. So into that candle, let's actually look. So we just keep heading higher into the new, into the open. We make a high. Technically, this is the entry. Yeah, this candle here. Technically, this is the entry, but obviously could have waited and gotten more. So I'm just going to say here and then risk that wick for low and be cautious. Just kind of play. So we did get a manipulation here, and yeah, my problem is I think I did short, but I risked that high, but we could still easily manipulate it. I don't know. Can't remember what happened here. We get the news wick. We SMT the news wick. Okay, that's what makes sense. We get SMT from the news. So that risking there would have made sense. And then this is where I took a trade and I actually got stopped out there because it was too low. My stop loss was in the right place. And this is a change of character here too. We get NASDAQ breaking below these lows. So I could have easily taken some partials here if I did have my stop there, and I did. So I should have taken partials there, knowing that, you know, I might just be bullish and this is manipulation. Could have gone out, but if I held it, either way, I would have either won there or let's see what happens. Boom, take out size. So technically, there's the manipulation. I could have gotten short at Russell here too. So could have gotten short using maybe that order block body there, since it has already happened. Looks like target is there. Yep, right there. So another decent trade. If I zoom in, maybe I would have gotten a better entry though, using the order block CE, which was on the 5-minute. And this is just a new thing using the order block CE. So yeah, maybe like right there. That would have been like ideally where I should have gone in. Hopefully I'm still in this one. Let's see. Boom, I think I am still in it. Boom. There's a possible short there on NASDAQ, but I wouldn't have trusted it. And then boom, we get the short. And then Russell plays out perfectly. Dow Jones, if I had held, I would have, yeah, should have actually had that there. I can't see. Okay, yeah. So there's like full PT, but possibly down here. Yep, there we go. So those were the trades there. RTY, YM, SMT shorts into key level, still cautious for shorting NQ since SMT is there, especially now how we are tapping into our time frame possible SMT level. All right, and yeah, there's the clear shorts there. YM bouncing off of NQ manipulation. Oh my gosh, can't type. makes sense since that was a change in character, with NQ being somewhat more bullish inside this range, and for it to be weaker shows that a possible long there as a headwind, yet not invalidating the short though. So getting into RTY still made sense since YM didn't really create a classic manipulation with it. So yeah, there's a classic manipulation, still holding the bearish SMT, boom, 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 get in both, get in the higher time frame short, get the manipulation still in the short, but then triggers the short Russell there. So boom, boom, double trade. Yeah, big money day there too. And now we've tapped into this higher time frame level, though not deep enough. I would want to see a deeper sweep. So yeah, I think that that's what ended up happening Friday. Flows going into that. Flows going into Thursday here, so Wednesday. So this day. So barely bullish, bullish, bearish, mixed, mixed, but leaning bullish. So just yeah, it was just tough using the flow, of course. Cool. And then Friday was University of Michigan consumer at 10 a.m. All right, holy cow, I'm getting tired. Some work. All right, so now we've tapped into a lot of areas here. Let's just make sure we're zooming to right here. Thursday. So now it's like 6 minutes. Friday at 8 a.m. Oops. All right. So yeah, now we're getting something interesting here. Because now we've tapped into this level. Looks like, and then looks like we just headed deeper though later after I would have exited. So yeah, I could have held a runner or whatever, but not a big deal. And then skip ahead. Friday. Thursday. Thursday to Friday, 2 a.m. All right. So we tap into there Thursday night, and then we get a nice big bounce. But yeah, you know what happened. So yeah, boom. We tap the 4 hour. We get the SMT with Nasdaq. There might have even been a swing long in Nasdaq, which is exactly what I actually did catch that. So yeah, longs made sense into the close, tapping into that key level with SMT, all this still holding. And yeah, it all makes sense from Nasdaq's perspective. Nothing here on these guys. And looks like we went too far ahead, but not too far. Not too far. So yeah, looking for a bounce for Nasdaq to at least come back up into those that weekly fair value gap or daily, whatever. Um, and now we're looking for basically just continued bullish S&P. Um, yeah, and I didn't catch anything this day. We have no news at 8:30, but we'd still be looking for something. So yeah, we've just got smooth ranges. I would suspect this is the bottom, maybe even this too is confirmed. So order block. So we're just looking for some sort of S&P into 8:30 now. Okay, we just had 8:30 move up. We had a higher low here, higher low, higher low, higher low. So yeah, nothing really to really get long into yet. I'd look for a soup. All right, looks like we're dumping. Ooh, yeah, we just had the open. I don't know why it's not showing up yet. So yeah, big little. Okay, big dump here into the open. We have everything holding. You would have had to risk a pretty big stop for this, for me to be confident. If you caught it, it's like this would have been the most risky stop, and you would have had to want to target up into here at least. I mean, I don't know if it even plays out, but yeah, you still would have gotten 3R here. I would have, yeah, this would have been like the easy. This was the low hanging fruit. If you were to take this, since NASDAQ was just going, and it makes sense to still trade ES here, and then we move up, and then we move back down. Okay, so there is like another entry here, because we do have, yeah, we had news too. So we had the news manipulation here. Um, we actually break the low, but then the Dow Jones holds up here. So yeah, you could have easily gotten in here, risking, or you could have gotten long here, but it's just, that is a tough one. Oh man. Russell though, you could have gotten long here. Or just, the only thing that looks to make sense is longing the Dow, just because of the way it's playing out, which you would have wanted to target at least that. So yeah, you could have gotten another entry there on ES. Very tricky though. And then boom, you get your targets on everything. Perfect. So yeah, there were some long trades there. I think these actually make more sense, but the shorts actually make sense too. You know, I saw these using the flow, so these longs make a ton of sense just using the S&P targeting and the bias going into the day for us to head higher. YM manipulates for longs in, and yes, but NQ went without a good entry. Then news came, and there it was on NQ, ES, and RTY. Yeah, actually, no. This would have. Nasdaq should have been the trade here because we came down and then yeah, oops, it's the wrong one. We hit a target here. Yeah, true day open. I would have just, you should have just trusted that to hold and then yeah, just back up above, maybe even up into here too. Ah, man, that's just tough though. Yes. Yeah, I think I'd stick with that. The risk reward here just didn't make too much sense. You'd had you would have really had to trust this low right here somehow. And oh, what the? I totally missed that. YM literally comes down here and creates SMT. So you could have actually gotten long there. That is crazy. Didn't even see that. Let's just say there. Conservatively into these candles. Easy money trade there. Boom. Yeah, there was a long there. Nasdaq too. Lots of long ops here and short ops as I started to use the flows without OPEX with the bear S&P totally on YM. Did it play on YM? Wait a second. What happened here? We came up and took the high. There was a short. It's in the Discord somewhere. Boom, there it was. Yeah. Yeah, there was a short in Nasdaq. That's what it was. On NQ with NQ. And here's that. Here is that one. Label that. Yeah, at least 10 are there. Oh, actually, let me label these S&Ps. And this is right before the news, so it makes sense. Clear bear flows as we took out prior AM high with their S&T with ES and YM. Thank you for at least a discount target. So yeah, 5R or so. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I would have held this. I probably would have taken it off down in the air, but it played out really well. So would have been yeah. I think I would have totally just exited at like prematurely as soon as we got down to like this order block here, which is funny because we actually respected that really well on the candle bodies. Perfect. Perfect, man. That is the week. And oh, maybe we should look at PM session really quick, see if anything set up or played out. Oops. So lunch happens, take out the highs. Looks like we're still in bullish order flow. PM, no level gets taken, highs get taken, and Q manipulates higher, but it should be. So there we go. Just going higher. Oh, and now we're back to live. Okay, yeah, nothing happened. Cool. There we go. How did your sleep and diet impact your trading? Diet impacted sleep, which then impacted my trading. But my sleep is getting way better on average with the new bed now. So yeah. How's my risk management? Great. Didn't go into any crazy size at all and took bad trades, but took them with good size. Took them with how was my discipline clearing process? Mistakes and solutions, taking trades that weren't clear or logical, and being clearly offsides without figuring it out for. Yeah, that's really it. Like, just make sure I'm on top of my higher time frame analysis, and I think I actually am now. Well, I get it now, but yeah, really taking the time to figure out what really is the higher time frame setup, not just like what, oh, that happened, we could go down. Like, just I need to have a clear target for the higher time frame, just like I would as a day trade. And when we keep going lower, it's like, oh, well, what does that mean? And on top of that, if I'm gonna flip long, I need to be looking for a clear long flipping setup, which I did. And part of those mistakes were the flows and using that and being mixed up because of the distortion from OPEX. So yeah, anyways, yep, there's the week. Here's the